What's up, s'mores? I'm Shannon Morse. Welcome to Morse Code, where you can find tech tutorials, how-tos, and reviews with a healthy dose of security and privacy. Today I have an unboxing of the brand new Pixel 4a from Google, and this is from Team Pixel. It's a gift from Google. I actually got this in the mail yesterday, but I didn't put on any makeup, so I'm gonna unbox it today and post my video, and then you will see a full review and an in-depth analysis compared to all the other Pixels in about a week or so. So you will know everything you need to know about this product. Now, before I get started, if you do have any questions about the Pixel 4a, make sure to leave those down in the comments below, and I might feature those in my full review next week. So I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet because it's almost lunchtime and I'm a little bit hungry, so let's go ahead and start this unboxing. So here you can see the box that you get. It's pretty similar to previous Pixel boxes that you could receive. On the side, it says Google, and it gives you a nice little side view of what the Pixel 4a looks like. That mint green power button is super cute, so I like that a lot. And then on the bottom, of course, we have IMEI information, and on the back it says hashtag Team Pixel. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Oh man, so exciting. Go ahead and slide that open. And there we go. Okay, so it looks like it is covered with some plastic, which is great. I like to keep my phones nice and safe. But here is the phone. We'll get to that in just a second. Over on the side, if I open this up, we also receive, this is just a little bit of paperwork, some regulatory information, and there's also a SIM card removal tool on the back. I will be using that because I will switch this out as my daily driver. And there is also a power plug on the bottom that is USB-C as well. And we also have USB-C to USB-C for the cable. This little tool right here is excellent for transferring your data as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave all of that in the box for now. Go ahead and slide that over. And here, I guess I should rip off the plastic, oh boy. Ta-da! Now you'll notice that just the front had the plastic covering on it, not the back. And I believe that's because it is a plastic backing on here, and it's a really nice matte back too, which is wonderful because that'll keep it from getting a bunch of fingerprints. There is a fingerprint sensor on here as opposed to the Pixel 4 and the Pixel 4 XL. The camera is a little bit different too, so I will be going through all of the specs in my full review. On the side, there's that pretty mint green power button. It's actually a little bit less bright than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like a really bright color green, but it's not. It's definitely a mint green, which is great because that was one of my wedding colors, so I don't mind that at all. And then we have the volume button right underneath that. There is a headphone jack at the top that looks like a 3.5mm headphone jack. I believe it also has stereo speakers. You can see one of the speakers on the bottom, and I believe the other one is right up here at the top. Where is the SIM slot? There's the SIM slot. It's located on the side, and I believe that is a single SIM slot. Look at that beautiful Sony ZV-1 reflection right there. All right. So just to give you a few specs while I'm booting up into the operating system, into Android, this is Google's newest phone. So this is the Pixel 4a. It was delayed for a very long time due to the pandemic. We weren't even sure if it was actually going to release or if they would just skip it and go to the Pixel 5. But we do have a budget phone for this year, which is very exciting because this is under $500. It's a really, really great price point. The screen on this phone is a little bit different. This one is a little smaller than what I'm used to, but it is Full HD Plus. I will be testing it out in the sunlight to see how it fares outside because it is rather bright around here. It does have the always on display. It's very lightweight, which I also appreciate. And the battery on here is a 3140 milliampere hour battery. The Pixel 4a comes with 6 gigs of RAM, and I believe believe it's 128 gigs of storage, and that is the only option that you can get. And there was a lot of talk about the Qualcomm Snapdragon that comes in here. It's a 730. So a lot of people were wondering if it's still going to be good. I'm definitely going to test out the processing on here and play some video games and do some speed tests, because I use 3D Mark, the mobile application on here, to do some speed tests. So I will compare that to the other 3D Mark testing that I have done for other phones on the market in the similar price range. The camera, which you can see right here, is a 12.2 megapixel camera. It does have autofocus. Apparently it's very, very good with portraits, which is great. And there is also a front camera on it too, and that one is 8 megapixels, and it's just a little cutout on the screen. You will also notice that the screen does have some pretty decent sized bezels around it, so the screen to body ratio is probably a little bit lower than some of the phones that I've been testing out recently, but it's not terrible. And for the time being, this phone only comes in this black color. This is the only one that's currently available. There might be other ones in the future, but we're gonna keep an eye on that. So I will let you know if there's any changes to that. But make sure to stay tuned so that you can see my entire review of the new Pixel 4a. This is definitely a really great price point, but of course I am going to compare that with what I have seen on the market at similar price points this year. Let me know again if you have any questions, if you have any comments about the Pixel 4a. If there's anything specifically that you really want me to focus on, leave those down in the comments below. And I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and head off and edit this video, get it up as soon as I can, and I will get started on my review process, which I do like to take some time on the review so I can give you an actual real life representation of what it's like to use these phones. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and I really appreciate everybody who engages with my videos and shares them on Twitter and shares them on Facebook. I appreciate each and every one of you for doing so. I'm Shannon Morse. Thank you, s'mores, and I will see you next time. Bye.